Uh, Welcome back, guys. We are on to chapter 8. Not much left of this class, and in this chapter or in this lecture series, we're gonna talk about different subroutines and different function procedures. So this is basically a class about talking in details about the different procedures, their properties, and stuff like that. And thankfully for you guys, it's going to be a relief that this is not a big one, not a big chapter. So there's not much to cover here, but there are a pretty several interesting stuff here, which will probably help you out a lot with your projects. So here we'll first go into the different type of procedure, the sub or subroutine procedure and the function procedure. We'll look at how to properly use these, create a sub procedure and a function procedure, how to pass information. We'll talk about parameters, arguments, and all that fun stuff. We'll talk about the purpose of the sender and E parameters in this event procedure. We'll associate a procedure with more than one object and event using handles, and we also look at how to utilize a timer control. So let's get to it. So procedures here, procedures, we have done a lot of coding with procedures, and those are basically blocks of programs, program code that perform a specific task, and that we define what it does. Now there are two types of procedure: the function procedure and the sub procedure. We have been doing sub procedures all the time in our programs. The difference between these two is that the function procedure returns some value like a string or a number, while the sub procedure does not. In general, it does not return any value. But there are lots of similarities between them. Each of these have a header and a footer. Both of these used Pascal case for their names, and they may or may not contain a parameter list. By parameter list is like data which is like used by the procedure to function. And these parameters are generally declared in the procedure header, and they are information passed into the procedure when it is invoked or when it is actually called in the program. So let's start by looking at the different sub procedures, and then we'll look at the function procedure.